Hello, my little fish. Welcome back to Calypso's Cove, where the magic is our message. It is your mistress of magic, BlkAfroditee, coming to you again with another pick a card. I hope you all have been well. This pick a card is a new moon pick a card by Aphrodite herself. The goddess Aphrodite has special messages for you during this new moon cycle as to what you can expect, certain encouragement that is needed for you at this time, different things that Aphrodite really wants to touch on with you as we go into this new moon in Scorpio. The opposition of Scorpio is Taurus, which is ruled by Aphrodite. So she wanted to step up and give you guys some messages for this new moon cycle, which is very important. I am not an astrologer myself, but for those of you who follow astrology, you know there are some big transits coming in right now. It is about to be an intense transition from 2021 to 2022. So Aphrodite wants to bring in some love, some sweetness, and some encouragement, some compassion to help you on your journey and assist you at this time. So if you have any questions, you can DM me at Calypso's Cove 7 on Instagram. Head to our Etsy shop if you need any additional assistance on your spiritual journey through our spiritual products and anything else. Again, email me, or not again, because I was about to say DM me, but you can email me too at calypsoscove7@gmail.com, and I'll see your emails and any work that you need done. For those of you who don't know, I have been doing readings for a long time. This is my first time doing personal readings on YouTube, but I also used to work in shops and do tarot readings in stores or like in a spiritual shop. And I was a freelance tarot reader for a long time. So if you want any other type of personal reading, you can DM me on Calypso's, or you can email me for those services. Anything else, like I said, that is how you get into contact with me. So let's get into these piles, shall we? I have different items that you can pick from today that are representative of Aphrodite to me. So pile 1, we have this beautiful orange shell, which is one of my favorites. For pile 2, we have a rose petal. For pile 3, we have a cowrie shell. There you go. And for pile 4, we have a pearl. So take your time to decide what you feel, which pile is you. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. And I'm going to give you my love mist. This is a mist I make for self-love, for self-rejuvenation, for just encouragement. And here's some for you. Here's some for Aphrodite. Over our reading for our entire collective, and over myself to give you the best reading possible. Okay, I invoke the energy of our beautiful, beloved, sacred goddess, Aphrodite, to assist all of you and myself, our ancestors, and our spiritual team into growing, into higher knowledge, into being our most beautiful, authentic selves. So I open up this reading with the energy of unconditional, radical love, and I am excited to see what the new moon cycle has in store for you. Mwah. Okay, so that is our invocation, our prayer, and let's get started with pile number 1. Now y'all know I don't edit my videos yet. Maybe I'll get a video editor. Another thing too, if boobies are too much for you, this is probably not the channel for you. I'm a very sensual woman, especially when it comes to my clothes, so I don't want to offend anybody, but this is just me. Putting all these piles away. All right, pile number 1. So we're actually going to get started today with the Mermaid Oracle deck instead of the regular tarot cards, because Aphrodite wants to speak through the Mermaid Oracle deck. So let's see what these cards have to say for you. So the first card is Farewell to the Moon. All right. The second card is Telepathy in reverse. The fourth card is Jeremiah. And the fourth card is the Magick of the Kalian Druid, or the Kalian Druid. It's always been kind of hard for me to pronounce this, because this seems to come from more of like the northern traditions, maybe like Nordic traditions. So I apologize if I said it wrong for those of you who are familiar with those traditions, more so than I am. Okay, so getting started with Farewell to the Moon and Telepathy in reverse. So Farewell to the Moon says, appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. And then Telepathy says, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, and mind reading. So from these two cards, automatically, I'm feeling like something in your life is coming to a close during this new moon cycle. There is a phase in your life that is ending, and your spirit guides, Aphrodite, is suggesting to you that you take the time to appreciate what is being pushed out of your life. Something may be draining you mentally or affecting you emotionally. I'm seeing two people on this card. So whether that is a romantic relationship or a familial relationship or co-workers, or it might not even be a person. It might be your emotions to a specific thing. So it might be you relating to your job, for example, or relating to your position in a certain instance for whatever it is that you are, whether you're a mother or father or a confidant, like I said, co-worker. Something around that energy is pushing out for you during this cycle. With Telepathy being in reverse, I feel the need to tell you not to overthink what's happening. Okay, stay very calm and clear-minded and not try to overthink or try to mind read the situation or control the situation for what is being pulled away from you at this time. A new moon can be banishment, it can be a new cycle, it can be rebirth, it can be death, for example. And death also equals life. So if something is leaving your life, Aphrodite and your spirit guides, your ancestors are telling you this needs to happen. Do not try to control it. Do not try to fight it. Embrace the change. Embrace and appreciate the lunar cycles, what's happening to you. That's first and foremost. So the next card is Jeremiah. I'll let you look at that again. And this is Wonder Voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. So you definitely are entering a new spiritual phase in your life as well, which might be why Telepathy is in reverse. Things for you might be feeling very slow right now, especially as we're moving deeper into the fall. The weather is changing. The days are getting shorter. It's getting colder. You might be feeling bogged down by the emotional weight of the changes you're going through, because the deep waters are the deep waters of your subconscious. All right. So you're going through a transformation subconsciously. Therefore, you're going to see things around you start to fade away. You might be isolated at this point in time. You might not be able to spend time with the people that you used to spend time with, or do the things that you used to do. There are some new habits, new people, new places with this journey, emotionally, mentally, and physically and spiritually, that you're headed to at this time. So it's best to embrace it and not fight it. Go on this journey. As you can see, she's not alone. She's being accompanied by a spirit guide, basically, by some companions, some people who love her. That's how I'm going to take this dolphin. So even though she's on this boat by herself taking this journey, there are always people around you who are going to support you, who are going to love you, who are going to embrace you for who you are, for the changes that you're going through. And people who cannot do that do not need to be around you at this time, because spirit is aligning you to something new, aligning you to something better, something that will help you along your journey. Okay. And then the magic of the Kalian Druid. I feel the need to read to you this card, but this is about being your authentic self. So this cycle that's coming in, this new energy that is about to come into your life during this new moon cycle in Scorpio, is all about you rebirthing and coming up as your most authentic, truest self. So I feel that you are definitely going through a deep spiritual awakening. If you are already on a spiritual path and things seem slow, like you're not hearing the messages that you usually hear, or you just feel kind of like you're in a stalemate, or you might feel like, oh my God, I'm feeling weak, I'm feeling drained. It's because you're going through this recalibration, and it's not a bad thing. It might seem like things are moving very slow, or it might seem like people are phasing out of your life very quickly. It's not bad. I'm going to read to you the message for the magic of the Kalian Druid. So let me get the guidebook out right quick, because there's a very specific message attached to that, and it's culturally based. So I want to read from the book because I'm not, again, familiar all the way with the traditions of the North. I'm more traditional to the South with the energy of the African water spirits and different things like that. So let me read my book. 1 second. And this is card number 9. All right. So the message is caution, secrecy, wary. It is well known amongst those who have lived or loved the sea maids that Ireland's unique mermaids are the Merrows. Not so many know we have a magical object that allows us to move in between the land and the sea. This is the Kalian or the Kohelan Druid, a red cloak and a red cap. Some Merrow seekers whisper these are no cloaks or caps at all. The cloak was the long scarlet waterfall of our red hair. The red cap was our scarlet hair bundled up on our head. Whatever the true origin of our red cloak and red cap, they are a part of our legend. This wearing of the cloak and the cap allows the Merrows to shift seamlessly from the sea to the land. So keeping our Kalian or Kohelan Druid safe is paramount for our ability to return to the sea. Merrows in human form never leave the ocean for long. They sing to the waves, and those of us who have been stolen often cry at the shore, wondering why we feel that we will never return home, trapped by the loss of the Kohelan, Druid, in the memory of our home in the sea. Okay, so I'm going to stop reading there. So that definitely to me is returning back to your natural self and getting back anything that was taken from you. Okay, so whatever you feel you have lost, it is being returned to you at this time. This is what I'm hearing from Aphrodite, this might seem like a time of terrible, terrible emotions, a time of great loss, because it seems like you were at might be a bottom point. That's what I'm hearing. Like you might be at your energetic breaking point right now. And you're like, I can't do this anymore. With this emotion, I can't hold it anymore. You are about to return back to your natural state. You are healing. It is wonderful. Don't fret this situation. So whatever somebody has been taking from you, however you've been feeling trapped in your life, and maybe you've been taking from yourself as well. So whether that be from your job, whether that be from family, because I'm really feeling this might be related to your career. So if you have been feeling trapped in your life and feeling like you cannot be your authentic self, or Excuse me, I'm having a hard time speaking. Anyway, if you feel that you cannot be your authentic self, why is it so hard for me to say that word? It must really be a struggle for you to be authentic, to say what it is that you feel, to move how you want to move, to love how you want to love, which is another reason why Aphrodite might be here assisting you at this time if you have picked pile number 1. I don't know, I'm just hearing this too. If you're struggling with your sexual orientation, if you are struggling with the way that you identify as a person, your identity, I don't know, maybe you're going through a transition like that where you might be transitioning in that type of way, or you might be wanting to switch to a career where you can be your authentic self without judgment. Aphrodite is telling you that these wishes, these desires, because they're coming from your heart, they're coming from your higher self, are about to occur for you very quickly. So just know that enjoying the moon cycles, taking the phases of life for what they are, and expressing gratitude is going to be the easiest and quickest way to move out of these heavy emotions into what it is that you wish to receive in this life. Okay? All right, so now let's read the tarot cards. All right, so we have the Star in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so definitely that money energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so there are a lot of reversals. So there are a lot of things that are halting in your life right now. And as I've said, as Aphrodite has said, this is necessary. These reversals, these halts in your money, this halt in your business, or basically your business partners, which is another thing that I was really feeling, energy with co-workers is coming to an end. People that you've been dealing with and having to explain yourself to, and feeling like you cannot be the star, you cannot be reborn, because this is the card after the Death card in the tarot. So feeling like you have to stop this transformation is about to cease. You know, you're about to end all of these things that you feel like you've been holding up, all these structures that you feel like you've had to be a part of. It's no longer going to be affecting you. We have the Chariot in reverse. And then we have Five of Swords upright. Okay, so with the Star, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, obviously you have been holding up a certain facet of yourself for a long time in order to create stability in your life. So the Queen is in charge of everything. And I feel that you, whether you are masculine presenting, feminine presenting, divine feminine, divine masculine, it doesn't matter. You have been emotionally stable for a long time. You have been people's support system for a long time. You have been the one that people come to receive the Pentacle. The Page works for the Queen. So I don't know if you're a boss or you're just a leader in your life in that way. And people have been depending on you emotionally. They have been depending on you to hold up your end of the business or whatever it is that you do in your personal life, in terms of supporting people, in terms of supporting yourself. And this can no longer happen, which is why I feel that telepathy was in reverse as well, because people cannot depend on you the way that they've been depending on you if you can't even be your authentic self. If you can't be the Star, then there's no way that you can be the Queen of Pentacles. There's no way that a page can come to you asking you for help. That's not going to happen. You have to transition into leading your life through your own emotional desires, through your own aligned intuition, in order to stop feeling like people are taking away from you. In order to stop feeling like you're experiencing a terrible loss in your life from not being able to be yourself. This is another card with the Chariot too, about a journey. So it's time for you to lead your life emotionally. And even though it is scary, You cannot use money in order to be the guise or the scapegoat for why you can't be yourself. That's what Aphrodite is saying. You can't use money as a scapegoat for not being you. You have to choose to move forward yourself and be the star for yourself, not the star for anybody else, not the star to remain the Queen of Cups, which this title, not Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, which this title has been very prominent to you, whatever titles that you hold, however people see you, that's coming from the ego. That's what Aphrodite is saying. You need to move away from the ego into your true desires from your heart and show who you are from the inside out, not the other way around. So that way you're not feeling taken advantage of, because that's a big energy that keeps showing itself and presenting itself. You feeling emotionally taken advantage of. Well, that's because you're basically taking advantage of yourself by not living your truth for yourself. Whew, that was intense. All right. So we have one card from Isis, because Isis is the mother. She wants to assist Aphrodite right now with some messages. So you have Truth Unveiled, the revelation of Isis. So you are going through a deep revelation right now during this Scorpio new moon. Some truths will be unveiled to you, whether you want to receive them or not. Some truths will be unveiled to the people around you, whether they want to hear them or not, whether it makes people comfortable or not. You have to be yourself. And it's not hard once you get into the motion of accepting yourself. Self-acceptance is key right now. I feel that this truth, the revelation that you're going to be going through, is going to be heavier for you because it's something that you have been keeping under the surface for a long time, which is why during this Scorpio new moon, it's finally coming up. It's finally being rebirthed into the cycle, and it will bloom in that Taurus full moon. So during this next cycle, as we grow into the full moon, you're going to be seeing these changes manifest out into the world. And then with Taurus, Aphrodite, the energy is just born. It's natural. It's fresh. It is, you finally coming into yourself the most authentic that you can. And that's beautiful and that's powerful. Don't be afraid. I feel the need to encourage you. It's going to be okay. All right. So we have some advice from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. So this is just some advice to help you, specifically from Aphrodite, to encourage you with just some love. Okay, so the first card is Mirror. Treat your body like the palace it is. So again, this kind of makes me think of transitioning in that type of way. So if you are transitioning in a physical way from maybe one gender expression to another, treat your body like a palace. Be kind to your body. Be kind to yourself. Love on your body. Eat good food. Take care of yourself. I don't know if you're about to experience some medications or what you're about to do. If you're about to go through a physical transformation with some surgery or something. If you're just having surgery that doesn't have anything to do with gender, but just in general, be kind to yourself. Or if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to gain weight, whatever it is that you want to do with your body, however it is you want to transform to be yourself, be kind. Look at yourself with love. Look at yourself with compassion. Encourage yourself. Encouragement. Okay. The next one is Mural. Be your own first priority. Yes. So do not prioritize other people's emotions, other people's feelings and wants and desires over your own. It's time for you to stand in your truth, to stand in your light and be your authentic self for you. Prioritize yourself. She's drawing her mural. She's putting herself first, manifesting what it is that she wants to see in her reality. You are in the process now of doing the same. And honestly, your spirit guides are kind of forcing you. So that's the thing. They're pushing this for you. They're like, you need to move forward. That's what Scorpio energy will do. Even when it hurts, you will transform. All right. Tree. Let them go. The tree is burning. And when the tree burns, there will be ash left over for it to grow into the soil and become something new. So anything that, like I told you in the very beginning of this reading, anything that's supposed to leave your life, anything that's not supposed to be around you anymore, any person, any opportunity that's no longer supposed to be there, let it go. It's okay. Then our last card, Bitch Fire. Stand up for yourself. Okay? Stand up for yourself. Be your biggest supporter. Stand up for your truth. Don't cower down into somebody else's false ideas of who you should be. You are strong. You are powerful. You're a beautiful person inside and out. No matter who, what you're doing, who you are beautiful. Believe in yourself. Carry that light. All right. And then our very last card, I asked Aphrodite to give us a chakra that you could work on to help you at this time, that you could strengthen to get through this energy. And for you, it is the solar plexus chakra, determination. So look at this mudra very carefully. If you'd like to, take a screenshot right here, right now. You can practice this hand gesture to help you with the principle of determination and being determined to be your true self, to be confident, and to be shining bright in who you are. I'm so excited for you, pile number 1. So this is spiritual discipline. Yes. Transformation and willpower. The benefits are optimized digestion and assimilation of nutrients, supports the kidneys and the adrenal glands, cultivates determination and commitment to releasing self-limiting beliefs. Okay? You have to release it for yourself. You can't use your job. You can't use your family. You can't use your coworkers. You can't use your friends as a crutch. You can't even use relationships, like romantic relationships or whatever type of relationship that you're in right now, as a crutch either. You have to do it for yourself. And your ancestors, your spirit guides, Aphrodite, is encouraging you. They love you. They're here with you. Believe in yourself and be yourself for you. Okay? So the focus is my sense of positive determination arises from within. I'm going to say that twice more. My sense of positive determination arises from within. My sense of positive determination arises from within. Okay, so my pile number 1, believe in yourself, encourage yourself, enjoy this time of things being removed from you, be a witness. Instead of trying to control it with telepathy, open up your eyes and open up your heart to see what is moving away from you and how it's truly a blessing so you can come in and be your highest self. All right? Aphrodite is saying she loves you. We love you. Your spirit guides love you, of course. We're here for you. I'm here for you. If you want to DM me, message me, whatever it is. I hope that this reading encouraged you and uplifted you and reminded you of where you're going, so that way you can be determined on your path to enlightenment, on your path to your highest self. Much love, and we are moving on to pile 2. Thank you so much, pile 1. All right, pile number 2. Those of you who picked the rose petal. I don't know why I said tried. I have been struggling to speak during this reading. I'm not even going to hold you. It's been difficult, so bear with me. Give me some compassion as I am giving to you. Hold some empathy for your girl. Okay? So we are going to start with the Mermaid Oracle deck for messages for Aphrodite for what is going on with you during the Scorpio new moon cycle. What is going to come to the surface during the Scorpio new moon? What might be eliminated from your life? What might be illuminated in your life as the moon grows full into Taurus? So let's see the messages that Aphrodite has for you. Pile number 2, rose petal pile. All right. So first we have visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. Beautiful card. Okay. The next card we have adrift, letting go, allowing higher forces to take charge for a time. Okay. So I'm noticing like I don't know if you can see the details from my phone, but there's an aberration behind her, like the dual side of herself, and she's just taking in everything that's happening, just being receptive. And in this, the mermaid is leaning back, being just as receptive. So that's a first message for you during the Scorpio new moon. Be receptive. Be open to visions. Be open to seeing things from a different perspective. Be open to what your spirit guides have to say. Okay. The next one is sanctuary, privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries, and taboos. That's inviolated. I don't know why I'm struggling today. But yeah, this is this card, sanctuary. So I'm definitely feeling like this is a time during the Scorpio new moon that you might be in hermit mode. You need to separate yourself from a couple of outside forces. The first thing I'm hearing from Aphrodite is social media. Even though you're watching this reading, this is the cue for you, if you have been on social media too much, to separate yourself from social media. Especially, I'm hearing social media spirituality. So it is time for you to be your own spiritual guide. Ooh. Let's look at this next card. Song of the Siren in reverse. The call, summoning voice to acknowledge. Yes. So your spirit guides are feeling like you don't acknowledge them enough. They're feeling like you have grown as a soul and you have done a lot of spiritual work all on your own. And it's time for you to take your own vision more seriously. For some of you, you might have a business idea that you're ready to push forward. It's time during the Scorpio new moon to plant the seeds for that. For some of you, you've been wanting to come out with your spirituality with more discipline, with being more open to your own inner knowing and how that too might be able to guide other people. It is your time to step up to who you are and take a step back from following the crowd. That's what I'm hearing. So at this point in time, it's time to let go and allow your spirit guides to take over. It's time for you to trust your inner vision and listen to what your ancestors, your spirit guides have to say, and not be listening to what people are saying on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. It's time to come from within. Okay, that's just a clear message, very clear. I feel the need to pull maybe like 2 more mermaid oracle cards for you. So let's see. But that was like super light. Just do it. If you've been holding back, pile number 2, it's time. Do the business. We got transparency in reverse. We have divine sensuality in reverse. And we have Lemuria returns, earthly spirituality, community, and ocean conservation. This is telling me that you are returning to who you are. You know, this is letting me know that this has been in a past life, probably. These spiritual gifts have been something that you have been kind of holding on to for a while. And transparency is in reverse, honest, authentic, genuine, present. So for you, it is time for you to embody these things. They can no longer be in reverse. Divine sensuality is in reverse. Making love, erotica. So a part of your spiritual gifts, or a part of what you're like bringing into this time, is your divine sensuality, which might be a part of how you receive your visions, how your ancestors, your spirit guides connected to you, could connect to you. I don't know what's going on and why I can't speak. It's kind of annoying, but I'm rolling with it. Anyway, from this, because this reading is guided by Aphrodite, and I'm feeling like she is telling me, hey, I'm here for you. I am an embodiment of divine sensuality becoming keen psychic awareness. So you can lean on Aphrodite to help you get through this. She can help you be transparent without feeling like you have to hide yourself. So that way you can answer the call. You can answer the call of your spirit guides. You can answer the call of your own higher self. And you can actually find your soul tribe, because this is earthly spirituality, which is sensual and connecting to plants, connecting to the elements, connecting to nature. And you will find a community, because this says community up here. So you are attracting your soul tribe. That's beautiful. All right. Let's see what other messages, because that was just so clear. It's like, it's time for you to step up, be your authentic self in front of everybody, in front of the world, with no qualms. Be your divine sensual self. And sensuality, I feel the need to say this, is not sexuality. People get those confused. Sensuality is enjoying your senses. So enjoying food to the fullest, loving the way the fabric of your clothes feel, loving the way your perfume smells, tasting your food and really indulging in every single moment, laughing a full laugh, crying a hard cry. This is sensuality. Dive into that, because the more in tune with your senses you get, the more you'll be able to receive messages from spirit and be authentic for yourself. You'll be able to find a community too who supports you, who loves you, who understands you. All right. Let's move into your tarot cards, your tarot, and see what messages the tarot has for you in addition to the Mermaid Oracle deck. All right. So we have two of Wands in reverse. This is letting me know that it's time for you to go on to new places. It's time for you to move forward to new ideas, new creative outlets, new potential business ideas, potentially creating it now, not just ideas, but creating it, because that's what Wands represents. I was about to say swords, but that's the idea of the newness. That's the idea. Now we're getting into fire. That's very physical, tangible. It's about that action. So now it's time to move in to the new world that you wish to create by being yourself. All right. We have the High Priestess in reverse. Like, could this be any more clear? You are the High Priestess for your own energy. You can talk to spirit the same way another priestess can, the same way another tarot reader can. You have this gift. It's time to use it. It's time to use your gifts and contact spirit for yourself and not be afraid. We have the Queen of Swords upright. So I feel like you have been emotionally devoid a little bit with the High Priestess in reverse and then the Queen of Swords upright. So you've been kind of devoid of your intuition a little bit. You've been avoiding it and have been using your mental to provide structure for you, to keep you in a certain place as to not move forward out of fear. But listen, you don't need to be afraid of who you are. You can use your mental directness to help direct you past the fear. That's what Aphrodite is saying. Move past the fear. Embrace the reality of who you are. Embrace the fact that you are psychic. That's what sensuality comes with. That's another thing that people don't really like to coin sensuality with. We like to make it seem like it's just pretty and sexy. No. Sensuality is actually the discipline behind knowing what's happening and what's affecting you all around you. The High Priestess, it's time to move into this energy. It's not time to be afraid. Scorpio season is the best time to do this too, because these energies, the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess, can work together hand in hand. The mental directness along with the emotional awareness. Powerful combination. Okay? Open up that new world. All right. So next we have Ace of Wands in reverse. So honey, we don't want this in reverse. I'm going to flip this upright and open up that energy and unblock that energy. It is time for you to start your business. If you were looking for a sign, again, I'm just being so plain and clear. It's time for you to make new friends. It's time for you to have new connections, new networks. It's time for you to open up your creative outlets. New things are coming for you if you allow them. Do not be afraid, pile number 2. Fear is staunch, but determination and being fearless is forward moving. That's that fire. That's that passion that you're craving in your life. Do it. Don't be afraid. And the last tarot card we have is the Knight of Cups in reverse. This lets me know that new opportunities emotionally are coming for you, just like Lumeria returns. So new friends, new love interests, new people who support you are walking into your life if you allow it. Do not block your own blessings, pile number 2. Allow them to manifest in your life without fear. Embrace the change. Embrace newness. Embrace new people. All right. That could potentially really be new love, which is why you also need to be open to divine sensuality. So those are things to think about, because I kind of feel like a nervous energy, like, oh, who could be this Knight of Cups? It could be anybody. It could be a new friend who loves you deeply, and then y'all become like family. It could be a new love interest. It could be new love, renewed sense of passion for your business or for your creative ideas, or new love for that. Cups, there's so many things that could be inside that cup. You be open to receiving it. So we have one message from Mother Isis to assist Goddess Aphrodite with some messages for you for what you can expect for this new moon in Scorpio. So for you, you have ancient power mysteries, hearing the rattle of Isis playing. So again, this is the call from spirit. Another thing, along with you being clairvoyant, because you have this psychic vision and it's wanting to come out, you're also clairaudient. Okay, so here the call is spirit. Do not ignore spirit. Spirit doesn't like to be ignored. You know what happens when you ignore your spirit guides. When you don't take control and you allow the universe to take control for you, or God to take control for you, sometimes the way that God is going to do it is not always going to be the way that you want to receive it. So it's best to heed the call now and do it for yourself instead of allowing things to happen for you and being passive with your own life. It's not the time to be passive. It is the time to be proactive. So you need to take action. You need to get out there. You need to experience different things. Any experience that you can get your hands on that's going to stimulate your emotions, that's going to stimulate your senses, tasting new things, smelling new things, wearing new things, being around different people. This is the time to transform your life in that way. And you will definitely see the fruits of this by the full moon in Taurus if you follow this message. All right, so now we have some straight up advice cards from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. So this is advice, encouragement, just to reaffirm this reading. So it says confidence. It comes with time and practice. Yes, confidence comes with time and practice. So you need to take the time to practice being your authentic self. It's going to be hard sometimes for you, and it's going to feel lonely, like how she feels lonely, but she's looking out into the horizon. She's looking at the new opportunities that's going to come her way. Clearly, she's on a train, so she's headed somewhere. Once you choose to be confident in yourself, your divine psychic abilities, your divine sensuality, who you are as a person, what you think is funny, what you enjoy, what you like doing for work, what you like listening to or watching, the happier you will be with time and practice. All right. Flower, be honest with yourself. Okay, so this is a lot about you taking accountability for you. Nobody else is in the way of you. You have the right to be yourself regardless of how you feel, regardless of what you think other people feel. It does not matter. Be honest with yourself about who you are and let yourself bloom. She has flowers all in her hair. She's on the ground. Allow yourself to go from that Taurus energy into the light, to go from that Scorpio energy of rebirth into the light of blooming like Taurus, blooming like Goddess Aphrodite. Okay? It doesn't matter who you are, what you're doing, how you feel, whether you're masculine, feminine, old, young, in between, doesn't matter. Be yourself. Be honest with yourself. Allow yourself to thrive. Okay. The next one is shark. Swim away from this situation. So from what I'm feeling from this, it's like swim away from self-limiting beliefs. Swim away from feeling like you can't succeed. Swim away from people who embody that for you and manifest on the outside that you can't believe in yourself. They have self-limiting beliefs. They don't allow themselves to go further. They don't move forward with what they feel. Move away from that. It no longer is going to serve you. It's honestly no longer serving anybody that's going to be in your life, because you're going to be coming from a different perspective. Okay. And lastly, stars, you can manifest your every wish. Okay. You can manifest your every wish. Your desires are there for the universe to fulfill, for God to fulfill, for your ancestors to help you achieve. Believe, believe, believe in yourself. You are going to be the star. Don't hold yourself back. You're the star. All right. And lastly, I have asked Aphrodite to tell us what chakra you need to work on and strengthen during this time to help you with any transformation or anything that you're going through at this point in time with the Scorpio new moon. And you have the sacral chakra, reassurance. So reassure yourself. Validate yourself, pile number 2. Let's read what this card has to say. And I don't know if you want to take a screenshot of this mudra. You can use the hand position while you meditate and actually embody this principle of reassurance from the sacral chakra. I'm going to read you this card and then we will close out the reading. So this assists in inner well-being. Okay, you definitely need that. Give yourself that encouragement. Inner nourishment and safety. Okay, it relieves tension and assists the pelvic and the prostate issues. I don't know if you're having any issues in your lower regions, but this will help. It enhances the circulation in the reproductive and urinary system, and it's going to be calming and stabilizing if you perform this mudra. The focus is self-assurance guides me to perfect well-being. I'm going to say that twice more. Self-assurance, self-reassurance guides me to perfect well-being. Self-reassurance guides me to perfect well-being. Okay? So pile number 2, my rose petal pile, you are more than capable. And Aphrodite wants you to know this. You are able to fulfill your dreams. You are a star. So go out and shine brightly, pile number 2, and do what it is that you came here to do. All right. If you need any other assistance, you can DM me at Calypso's Cove 7 at Instagram, or you can send an email if you would like a personal reading or any other further assistance for your spiritual path at calypsoscove7@gmail.com. Head over to our Etsy shop at Calypsos by Aphrodite if you need any spiritual products to assist you on your path during this cycle. Much love to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for listening to my reading, and I hope this helped you and resonated with you in some type of way. Namaste. Goodbye. Hi, pile number 3. For those of you who chose the cowrie shell, let's see what messages Aphrodite has for you during this new moon in Scorpio. What can you expect? What is some advice? What should you be aware of? And Aphrodite is crowning this reading to let you know. Okay, so I am instantly remembering with your pile, when I was pulling the cards for your pile, it was an interesting energy. I don't know what's happening with you guys right now, but I can tell it's a lot going on with you, with your collective who chose this reading, because it is a general reading. So it's a lot of you going through the same thing. I just want you to know that I'm here for you, that I honor you, that you are held in this safe space, and there's no judgment here. No judgment. Just encouragement, love, understanding. That's what Aphrodite and your spirit guides have for you right now. So first, we're going to get started with the Mermaid Oracle deck and see what messages Aphrodite has for you. Then we're going to move in to the tarot cards, and then we're going to get some messages, a message from Lady Isis to assist Aphrodite with any extra transformational messages that you need for the Scorpio new moon, some advice cards, and what chakra you need to work on right now, or what chakra will be assisting you or you need to strengthen at this time while you're going through this energetic transition. Let's begin. All right, so your Mermaid Oracle cards. Let's see what's being said for my cowrie shell pile, pile number 3. First, we have sisterhood in reverse. Friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight is in reverse. Okay. Next, we have the unseen in reverse. Interesting. Too much is hidden from you in reverse. Right beside sisterhood, and these like have some darker, ooh, my bad. Have some darker energies on them, like the bottom of the sisterhood card is very dark, and then it's all shrouded in dark around the mermaid in this card. So there are some things that are being hidden from you right now that you don't want to admit, and it seems like it is coming from the company that you keep. So let's see, the next card is divination in reverse, prophecy, fate, destiny, future fortune in reverse. And then the last card is coral wisdom in reverse. So there's a lot of reversals right now. Colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time is in reverse. All right, so again, I'm actually going to start by smudging you guys again. So take that, embrace that, smudge myself, and then do this card and Aphrodite. Whew. Okay, so firstly, for you all, it's time to transform the company that you keep. I know you don't want to do it. That's what I'm already picking up on from Aphrodite. You don't want to switch the company that you keep. However, it's time. The company that you keep, pile number 3, is not benefiting you. It's taking away from you. It's hurting your business opportunities. It's pulling your mind in a direction that you don't really necessarily need to receive or to go down. It's feeling like some toxic friends, some toxic energy, some pain that you're ignoring. With divination in reverse, Spirit has been trying to talk to you. So if you've been watching a lot of readings and trying to figure out what's going on with you, why certain things are happening in your life and why things are going on and why you might not, I'm hearing like bad luck. To me, there's no such thing as bad luck. It's just synchronicity. So what are you putting into your path? What are you being synchronicitous with? If you consider it bad, it's time for you to make some changes with what's around you. Seems like this is a hard pill to swallow for some of you, but it's time to hear it, pile number 3. Because the sisterhood that you have, whether you're man, woman, boy, girl, grandpa, grandma, it doesn't matter how you identify, this work that you've had, that you're building up with these people, you've been doing this for a long time. Excuse me, these friends, these partners, these partnerships that you have, they've been hurting you for a long time. They haven't been adding to you for a long time, pile number 3. Now my throat feels very tight and my chest feels very tight. So obviously you can't really talk to the people around you. You can't really talk to your friends. You can't emotionally really share with them what you have going on. If you have a creative project or something going on, or you're trying to like advance at work, they're not really encouraging to you. They don't really have the best advice for you. They don't really feel like they want you to succeed because of how they feel about themselves. You don't need to be around this anymore, pile number 3. Aphrodite is kind of confused as to why you're choosing to put yourself through this, because you know what it is. You know that there's things that are going on behind your back. You know that people are talking about you behind your back. You know that your friends aren't the best of company. You know this. So why are you putting yourself through it? Let's pull some more cards from the Mermaid Oracle deck. What's going on here? Why is pile number 3 choosing to put up with the people that they're putting up with in their life? Why is pile number 3 choosing this? Beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form of spirit in reverse. So this is letting me know that you guys might be friends for superficial reasons. And the beauty that you have within can't even shine because of, you know, unfortunately, kind of superficial reasons as to why you're even hanging out with them in the first place. And these people embody that. So I don't know, maybe you guys are like pretty girl gang or pretty boy gang, and y'all are like, you know, the cutest and have all these people that want to get your number, and y'all hang out, y'all go to parties, y'all do certain things together, y'all kiki and haha, but it's always surface. It's always surface level. And being around these people make you feel like, oh, I'm this or I'm that, or I'm popular, or I'm cool, or I have clout, whatever that might be. Baby, I'm sorry to say it like that, but Aphrodite is like, sweetie, you can't continue to live your life like this. It's hurting you. It's blocking your abundance. We need to move forward from people like this and bring in that actual beauty from integrity of form and spirit, because the people around you are not displaying the most integrity. They're not displaying inner beauty, only outer superficial beauty at this time. Not that they don't have inner beauty, not that there's anything wrong with these people, because bless, everybody has their ups and downs. Everybody has things that they need to work on. But at this time, you're moving past this energy, and you need to allow yourself to. Don't hold on to superficial friendships or superficial ideas just cause. Don't do that. I'm gonna pull one more card. Okay. Let's see, what is my pile number 3 holding on to? Okay. So we're getting fertility, potential, powerful creative energy, and initiation energy. Okay, so I'm feeling like you're holding on to the idea of that these people will help you get to this spot. Like you'll receive fertility from being around these people, like they can benefit you basically. Like, oh, well, if I'm friends with this person, I'll be able to meet these other people. I'll have this network of people. I don't want to lose this network of people that I know. I have creative projects and different things that I want to do. I want to travel. I want to do this and do that. No, not with these people. They're not going to give that to you. You're going to give it to yourself. Okay, for those of you who are older and the ladies who are watching this, like, you know, late 20s, mid 20s, 30s, or, you know, whatever time where you could actually be planning to have a child for yourself, if that's something that you want, whatever age. You don't need to be those age to plan to have a child. But if you're in a position of wanting to plan to have a child and you're struggling, this is what I'm hearing. It might be because of your friend group. If you're like the friend in the group who's married and everybody's already had kids and they're judging you, they're blocking your fertility. They're blocking what it is that you're trying to bring in. Whether that's a physical baby or a work baby, a new pet, a new creative project that's a baby, it doesn't matter. They are blocking that. The only person who can bring in that great work is you. Your friends are not going to support what it is that you're doing because they're not really a true sisterhood. They're not showing integrity of form and spirit. Pile number 3. It's time for you to move into that frequency, you to show integrity of form of spirit. Okay? All right. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say for you. Now, don't judge my tarot cards, okay? Some of them are ripped and a little burnt. Like I said, I have been reading tarot now for almost 5 years professionally. So please don't judge them because other people see my cards and they're like, what's going on with your cards? Baby, they're used, they're loved, okay? They're seasoned. All right, so let's look at number 1, the first card. You have the Empress upright. This is you. You have all the fertility you need inside of you. You're a queen, you're beautiful, you're a king, you're the emperor, the empress, all on your own. You don't need friends to validate that for you. You don't need fake friends holding up false ideas off of the idea of what you already are. Come on now. I'm sorry I'm saying it like this, but I feel like my pile number 3 knows what's up with this unseen in reverse. So you know how your friends are and what they feel and what they're doing. You're the Empress, baby. You don't need anybody to make you the Empress. All right. So next we have Wheel of Fortune. You are your own Wheel of Fortune, pile number 3. You can make your own fortune. You can make your own networks. You can let this phase of your life go. You're going deeper. Scorpio, new moon, okay? Your life is headed to a deeper, more enriching place than beyond just being cute and taking pictures for the gram or taking little TikTok videos. Sorry to say it like that, but you know, because I feel like I don't want anybody to get offended from how I'm speaking, but it's just like, if you know better, you need to do better. This is Aphrodite giving you some tough love energy, some mom energy. If you know better, pile number 3, do better. Open up that gateway for yourself. And I guess if you're even feeling like insecure, why are you feeling insecure when you're the Empress? When you have all the elements, when you have everything you need in front of you? Why would you be feeling insecure? All right. So next we have 10 of Cups in reverse. This is your fertility. This is your abundance. This is your family. These are your babies, your work babies, like, you know, your new creative projects or whatever, plant babies, whatever it is that you're trying to bring in at this point in time. It's halted because you don't believe in it for yourself and you're trying to depend on other people to believe on it for you. None of us can thrive like that, especially not at this time, because we really do need to encourage ourselves so other people will see something worth encouraging. Encourage yourself. If you're not doing it for yourself, why else would anybody believe in you? You need to believe in you for you. Pile number 3. Okay? These cups are yours by divine right. Who could ever take this away from you? No one. No one can take your opportunities away from you. No one can take your fertility away from you. You need to have people around you in your life who are encouraging you the same way that you're encouraging yourself. And the people that are in your life right now are doing exactly what it is that you're doing to yourself. They're limiting you. They're holding you back. They're making you feel less than. But that's because that's the vibration that you're carrying. But I'm here to tell you, Aphrodite is here to tell you, it's not true. You are the Empress. You are abundant. I'm going to flip this upright. I'm going to unblock this energy. You have emotional fulfillment inside of you, pile number 3. Nobody can take this from you. You are beautiful inside and out. You have integrity of form and spirit, pile number 3, and that will attract better people to you. Not fake friends and fake issues and family members trying to drain you and all that. No. We're done with that. We're going to be emotionally fulfilled in every part of our life. The wheel of fortune is always going to spin in our favor. We are always going to be the Empress, no matter what is happening, no matter who is there, who's not, no matter what material gains you have or don't have. Okay, pile number 3. This is some straight up mom energy I'm giving you. You're getting my mom energy right now. I hope you appreciate me. I'm just playing. But seriously, just don't take it too serious, because I feel like I'm not trying to offend anybody or not trying to hurt anybody, but this is really coming from a place of tough love. Tough love. So next we have the Queen of Cups upright. So you are a very sweet person. You are a very emotional person. Again, very fertile, very psychic. So that might be another thing. You're watching a picker card right now. Are your friends the same as you? Are they tapped into a spiritual journey like you are? Are they as empathetic as you are? Do they care about you the way you care about them? Are you just holding emotional cups for everybody else and not allowing your cup to be filled? What are you doing for yourself, pile number 3? Because you're the Queen of Cups. Are other people around you queens too? Or kings? How is their energy manifesting around you? Are you seeing a reflection of who you are in the world? That's the question. Is that you in the cup or is that other people? That's the question. Are you nourishing yourself for you? Are you doing it for clout? Come on. And then we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. No more holding yourself back. Pile number 3. We're done with that. Aphrodite is like, we're done. We're done with that. Whether you like it or not, that's going to end during the Scorpio new moon anyway. Okay? We're going to be authentic no matter what anybody feels about it. You're going to vibrate new friends and see the truth for yourself of who you are. Pile number 3. Nobody's going to be able to take that away from you. Nobody's going to be able to discredit you, hurt you, abuse you anymore. Off of the idea of wanting to be better, off the idea of wanting to be seen and wanting to be respected for your beauty, for your popping energy that you already have on your own. You're a queen, you're an empress, all on your own right. You are the pretty girl gang. You are the pretty boy gang, all by yourself. You don't need anybody to validate you. Make sure that everybody around you is matching you. Pile number 3. Okay, so this is a message from Isis to help assist Goddess Aphrodite. This card is Pyramid of Light. Step your vibration deeper into love. So yes, you are going into a deeper place. The light is above the pyramid. That means your light body is activating. You're moving from a higher perspective now. You have spiritually awakened. You can't be the same person that you were before. And that's what this Scorpio new moon is saying. You can't be who you were like last year. You can't be, honestly, you've been dealing with these people for such a long time. And you should not want to be around anybody who doesn't want you to evolve. Not change, but evolve. You might still be certain parts of yourself that have always been there. Some things might not ever change. Some parts of us are innate, and they're innate for a reason. But you should definitely know that, okay, you have spiritually awakened. You have awakened to your own truth. There are some things that you need to work on that you can't hold on to. And I'm hearing too, if you have been excessive partying, if you've been excessive drinking and stuff like that, and you're always turning up and going out and doing that stuff, it might be time to dial back, because it's time for you to dial up. I'm kind of corny, but you see, you catch the drift there. It's time for you to on up, upgrade. Scorpio is all about that transformation. It's time to rise from the ashes, baby, and become a phoenix. You can't sit in the same sut forever. That's not going to happen. Okay? It's time to move forward. Isis, Aphrodite, they're backing you. They're both agreeing. Your spirit guides are backing you. You're a beautiful, wonderful soul. You can carry that for yourself. Let's look at our advice cards and see what other advice that Isis and Aphrodite have for you from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. All right. Okay. So we have homeward. Take yourself on a date. Take yourself out. Love yourself. You don't need to drink to have fun. Take yourself to like Starbucks or something and take yourself to go get a coffee. Take yourself to the movies. Buy yourself some roses. You know, watch your favorite shows by yourself. You know, if you really want somebody to talk to, write a blog. Film a YouTube video. Talk about what you feel about something. Do it for you. Stay at home for a little bit. Hermit mode, Scorpio season. You know, beyond work or whatever it is that you have to do, school, whatever. Spend some time with yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Validate yourself. You're perfect as you are with yourself. Okay? The next card is Phoenix. What did I just say? What did I just say? It's time to rise for those ashes. It says Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? Okay? So everybody else that's thinking, you know, plotting your demise or whatever it is that they have going on, or not wishing you well, not really having your best interest at heart, who cares? Rise from those ashes as the queen that you are. She has the crown on her head. Move forward. And I'm sorry I'm saying it that strongly, because sometimes my personality can be a little strong, but I'm saying it with love. Move forward. It's time to rise from those ashes, pile number 3. It's time to move away from these fake friends, from these draining relationships, from partners, whether it be romantic partners or whatever, that really are just like, they're not where you're at anymore. You're moving forward on your path. The next one is Hurricane. Again, another crown. So you are definitely moving forward in awareness. Your crown chakra is activating. Therefore, you have a new sense of knowing and a new awareness. It says every hurricane comes to an end. So just as things begin, all things must end. New cycles in your life are trying to open up. So that means other cycles must close. Pile number 3, it must end. In order to move forward in your life, you need to let go of certain things. You know, there's business that's opening up for you. There's new friends that's opening up for you. New love that's opening up for you. That's authentic, that matches your integrity of form. Be open to it. And last one is Lioness. You have earned your stripes. You have awakened. You earned the right to be yourself, to be authentic, to just be sitting there chilling. You earned that. You shouldn't have to be wondering if someone's talking about you behind your back. You know, I feel like you're not in high school anymore. And even if you are in high school, you're already learning that you don't need to be doing this. You know, we're not like dealing with that energy anymore. We're moving forward. We don't need to be putting up with fake friends and fake opportunities and all this other stuff that drains your life force. No. No. Next. Okay, so I really feel that way so strongly. It's just a clear message for my pile number 3 as to like, this is not the move anymore, and we're moving forward from that, regardless of how anybody feels about it. Lastly, we have the one chakra system, the one chakra principle that is going to help you at this time. It's the chakra you need to work on. Listen to the frequencies, meditate with the chakra, use the mudra, the hand position that's on this card to help assist you embodying the principle that the chakra is trying to help you with. And yeah, let's see what this chakra is. Obviously, it is the root chakra, and it is surrender. So I guess that's why I feel the need to be so strong with you guys, because you guys really need to surrender to this change, okay? With love, surrender to these changes. So this assists in release, support, and grounding. It reduces tension, okay? There's a lot of tension from these people because you're always seems like they are a lot of drama, and you're always in drama because of this friend group that's not really serving you. So this mudra, take a screenshot if you like, perform this hand gesture to help you out. Reduces tension, supports the eliminatory and reproductive systems, slows and directs the breath into the pelvis, so really get grounded in who you are, this new phase of who you are. And it lowers the blood pressure a little bit, so you will have some release from the stress. And the focus is with deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. I cannot stress this enough for you, pile number 3. I'm gonna say it twice more. With deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. With deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. Root chakra. These people are not your source of fertility. These people are not your light. These people are barely even your friends at this point in time, even if you've known them for a long time. They might be trauma bonds, not real friendships, but you can support yourself by surrendering to who you are becoming, to who you are, your integrity of spirit and form, your inner beauty. Okay? So that is all that I have for you, my pile number 3. If you want a personal reading by me, you can DM me at calypsoscove7, or you can hit me up on email at calypsoscove7@gmail.com. Any other products to help you on your spiritual journey by Calypsos, you can check out our Instagram, our Etsy. Our Etsy is Calypsos by Aphrodite. We have some spiritual baths, some oud oil potions, some different mists to help you in your day, just realign you with certain things that you're trying to bring into your life. And other than that, thank you so much for watching this reading. I deeply appreciate you. Let me know in the comment section below how this resonated with you, if it resonated at all. And if it didn't, remember, this is a general reading. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I am so excited for you on your new journey to being your authentic self. Much love. Namaste. Thank you, pile number 3. All right, pile number 4, for those of you who chose the pearl. Let's see what Goddess Aphrodite has to tell you for this new moon in Scorpio. What are some messages that Goddess Aphrodite has for you? What is something that you need to be aware of that's coming in that you need to let go of? Some transformation, some rebirth, some new things to celebrate. What's the tea? Then we have messages from the Mermaid Oracle deck to start us off. Then we're going to get into the tarot cards and see further what the situation is for you. We're going to get one message from Goddess Isis, from Lady Isis, to assist Aphrodite's messages for your transformation during Scorpio season. We have some advice cards from the Believe in Your Own Magic tarot deck. And then we have a chakra card, a chakra that you need to work on at this time to strengthen your transformation and to help you in this new moon cycle with the new moon in Scorpio. So let's see what is happening for my pile number 4, my pearl pile, by starting with the Mermaid Oracle deck. So firstly, we have Contromancy in reverse. Shell, divination, and wisdom of shells. Interesting. Might be my water babies. You might be a water sign. Shout out to whether you're a water energy overall and just feel connected to water, or if you're a water sign. We have sacrifice in reverse. Okay. There are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. Sacrifice. And these look like two parallel sides. They're in the same colors. They kind of have on the same crowns. And one is like a dark and one is like a light. Interesting. And they're both in reverse. Freedom is the next card. Independence, self-determination. And lastly, we have dreams in reverse. Vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teaching. Okay, so from these cards, the Contromancy and the Sacrifice cards both being in reverse and almost looking like the same mermaid, this lets me know that you have two sides of yourself, pile number 4. You have the half of yourself that's hidden, that you've been sacrificing for other things. And you have the front of yourself that you allow people to see, that you allow to be manipulated, or that you even manipulate yourself in order to experience certain things. Okay? And this new moon in Scorpio is actually going to assist in removing that energy so you can have freedom and live your dreams. So to me, this is about, a lot of these piles have been about living your dreams and being your authentic self and having freedom to choose who you want to be. So to me, it seems like you have been sacrificing a part of yourself. It might be the spiritual part of yourself because of nervousness, because of fear of rejection. And Aphrodite is here to tell you that you no longer need to do that during this new moon in Scorpio. It is helping you bring balance to the light and dark halves of yourself so you don't have to feel like the sacrifices that you're making aren't worth it. So I'm gonna flip this back. Actually, I'm gonna keep these upright. And I'm gonna flip the dreams card upright too. I'm going to pull another card from the deck just to get a clearer sense of what it is that you're sacrificing. Why do you have this dual nature? That we all have a dual nature. We all have our dark, we all have our light. But what is it that is holding you back to the point where it seems like your dual nature might be like almost like a split personality? Let's see from the Mermaid Oracle deck. Okay, so we got a few messages. All right, so we have time and tide, oceanic spells and rituals. So this is letting me know that yes, you've been sacrificing who you are spiritually. You have been pushing it off time and time again because of certain factors, and you feel like you can't accept yourself, or people cannot accept you. So you have like this half of you who does your spiritual practices away from everybody else in secret, and then this other half of you that's in the light, that's holding on to like this specific form, maybe of religion or spirituality that is palpable for other people or acceptable for other people instead of yourself. And it's time for you to put your own rituals, your own spells, your own spiritual practice as priority. Next, we have honor the divine masculine, respecting men, embracing the divine masculine. I don't know why I feel this, but this could be maybe a father figure, or maybe you have like a lot of guys in your life. Maybe you are a guy and you cannot be yourself around people. So you might be having like this hidden energy because of maybe a boyfriend who doesn't accept who you are and you don't want to lose him, or males in your life who you're raised around or just around who kind of might judge you, or just feeling like you need to or feeling like you want to embrace your masculine energy and feeling like you can't, and there's this hidden side of you that you would like to show. And that really makes sense for the Scorpio moon, because Scorpio does represent our sexual nature, our hidden desires, our hidden personality, our id. You know how we have the ego, the id, and the super ego? The id is our subconscious, what's layered underneath us. The darkness of our personality, right? Is your masculinity in there? Or does masculine influences in your life make you feel like you have to hide certain parts of yourself? Aphrodite is telling you that in this Scorpio phase, certain things are going to come to light, and this will no longer be holding you the way that it has been. All right. Last message from the Mermaid Oracle deck is homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, settled. So you will be settled in yourself after this new moon in Scorpio. You will start accepting who you are more. You will start appreciating yourself more. You will start loving yourself for what it is that you have to offer, regardless of what anybody feels around you. That is a big thing, authenticity, and that is a part of what Scorpio represents. Because Scorpio will be itself no matter who the F cares. All right, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. So we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. So you no longer need to be so protective of yourself. You no longer need to keep a barrier around the work that you've done for yourself emotionally and mentally, because now you can come out as your authentic self and who you really are. That's what Aphrodite is saying. There's no need to be hiding yourself anymore. There's no need to use the work that you've done to block and protect yourself from people, because you will now be able to show who you are in the light of day and in the dark of night. You can be the balance of who you are. You can exist in your duality safely. Okay, the next card is 4 of Wands in reverse. So there seems to be like some energy going on with you, maybe in a partner. So again, if you have a masculine leaning partner who does not accept who you are, it might be time to move forward. If you feel like you have a sexual energy or a sexual nature that is not accepted, it's time to move forward. If there are people around you who don't support you and don't wish you success, it's time to move forward. And it doesn't matter what these people think or what they're bringing or not bringing or how they feel or don't feel. It's time for you to be excited for your home, for your vision, for your success, for what you built in this life, your sexuality, your sexual orientation, your gender identity. That's like a big theme right now. A lot of the piles have talked about this a little bit. So obviously with the Scorpio moon, that's going to be the main time to bring up energy like this, because Scorpio rules our sexuality. It rules our genitals. It rules our sexual relationships. So this to me is a big energy that's happening for you right now. Whether you are, whatever you identify as, whatever your orientation is, it's just who you're with. It's really affecting you emotionally, and it will no longer have to after this cycle. Use the fire of the wands to burn through the emotions that you have and be strong in yourself, for yourself. Next card we have is the 3 of Swords in reverse. So this lets me know that you are not going to be heartbroken from these changes. It's not going to affect you as much as you think it's going to affect you. It's not going to hurt you as much as you think it's going to hurt you. It's actually going to help you. And yeah, it's going to hurt, but sooner than later, you're going to realize that this was super necessary to go through this pain. Whether it's divulging your truth to other people by just living it, or whether it's ending situations that don't serve you, or even moving out of your house, because that's another thing that this Four of Wands reminds me of. Moving to a new place, getting new friends, living on your own, or just moving in a new situation. Whatever the case may be for you, it is actually not going to be as heartbreaking or as sad as you think. And you might also be ready to just move away from this pain because you've been holding it for too long and it's not serving you. You're tired of being like, you know, half of who you are. And honestly, a lot of people are. Who wants to live being only a facet of who they are instead of their full authentic self? Nobody. So next we have Page of Wands upright. So this lets me know that you are going on new journeys, that you are going to be showing creative passion, that you are going to be creatively passionate about yourself, that you will be able to use, like I said, the fire to be energetic. You will be exuberant. You will be more outgoing. You're going to be doing more, going out more, seeing more people, just being more open to change and new environments and just new opportunities in general. So that's very exciting. You are the Page of Wands, and I feel that you will meet people who will match you in this energy. So that way you won't have to feel like you're alone for long if you're feeling lonely. Just like in this, there are people here that are waiting for you, waiting to support you once you walk into the full passage of who you are. Okay? You won't have to be protecting yourself and be alone anymore. You will have people who can stand with you. You'll have a community. That's beautiful. All right, so the last tarot card is the Six of Pentacles. So this lets me know during this Scorpio new moon, Aphrodite is saying you will find balance in between who deserves your energy and who doesn't, and what you should be giving energy to and what you shouldn't be giving energy to. So if you have been, giving out a lot of energy and just being a whole different person around people just to hold something up and exhausting yourself, that time is over. And these people are only going to get from you what you choose to give. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a blessing. Aphrodite is saying it's a blessing. It's not a curse. It's not punishment. They're not being punished. They don't need to be playing victim with you. You have done your due diligence in respecting other people and loving other people and putting other people first. It's time to put yourself first. Okay? So let's see Isis's messages for you. So, Divine Sun Child, blessings of the Sun Falcon. This lets me know that you're going to be shining, that you are protected by, again, fire. So the energy of fire, the solar plexus chakra, is really helping you. Your confidence is being renewed. You are being asked to shine brightly, shine on people, and don't dim your light for anybody. I feel the need to read the card from this. So let's find a guidebook, and I'm going to read you just the top of what the card has to say for the Divine Sun Child, just so you can get some extra guidance. Divine Sisterhood. Divine Sun Child. Blessings of the Sun Falcon. Blessings of the Sun Falcon, the Divine Sun Child, Horus, son of Isis and Osiris. So this is you, to me, also getting in union with yourself and becoming your divine masculine and your divine feminine. So that could also be happening. You coming into harmony within your own soul body. So the blessings of the Sun Falcon, the Divine Sun Child of why can I read? Blessings of the Sun Falcon, the Divine Sun Child, Horus, son of Isis and Osiris, flows to you now, beloved initiate. It is time for you to allow your life to flourish without limits. Let your light burn bright without a veil, just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. Blessings of the Sun Falcon herald the time you're in, with your divine legacy now being born. It is your time to burn bright. Absolutely. It is your time to shine. So I'm very, very excited for you. That is a wonderful message from Isis, supporting what Aphrodite has to tell you as well about what's going to come to be during the Scorpio new moon. Let's get your advice cards from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. So witch, justice is coming. So this is for those of you who are witchy and feel afraid to do your spells, to have your crystals, to use your herbs, to use the earth or the magic of the elements. It's your time, baby. Justice is coming and you don't need to do anything for it. You will be able to be yourself authentically without anybody pushing you or telling you that you're wrong or making you feel bad about yourself. This is the time is coming. Even if that means you just need to move out into another space, because she's like looking at her clothes in the card and doing all that. So it might be time to do some adjusting. Be open to it. Yes, the next card is voyage. You already have all the answers. So you know what you feel and you are going on a voyage. So if you have been contemplating moving, because I keep feeling that, you need to move away from certain people. You need to move out of certain things, certain habits, certain patterns. And it's good because you know what you're doing. You have the intuition. You have the guidance. You are aware. You're your own navigation system. You don't need anybody else telling you what to do or how to be or how to live. All right. The next card is wings. You never needed those wings to fly. So you are spiritually evolving. You are moving into your new self. You are soaring high, vibrating higher. That's what that makes me think. So don't be afraid to vibrate higher. Don't be afraid of new opportunities. Don't be afraid of your darkness either. That's what I'm hearing. Don't be afraid of the darkness, Aphrodite says, because the darkness is the light. Okay, so embrace this new energy. Embrace the high vibration and let go of what doesn't serve anymore. And then the last card is garden. Something lovely will grow from this. That's beautiful. So you'll definitely receive once you move forward and choosing to allow yourself to be yourself and no longer be guarded, no longer be protecting yourself, thinking that, hey, I have to be in the shadows and I have to be hidden. You don't need to do that anymore. It's time to come out to the light. So you have the sacral chakra for the chakra that is assisting you. So this is the inner dwelling place. Your inner heart is assisting you. The inner dwelling place where all your emotions and all your desires lie is being healed right now, which is very apropos for the Scorpio new moon. The location is below the navel. The sound is VUM. The color is orange. It is the 6-petal lotus flower. It rules the reproductive organs, the ovaries, and the testes. The element is water, and the qualities are fluidity, receptivity, creativity, and pleasure. So work with the sacral chakra, wear the color orange, eat orange foods, listen to sacral chakra frequencies, be near water, nourish yourself. Okay? So I do not have any more messages for you at this time. This will conclude our reading. If you have any further questions or would like a personal reading, you can DM me at Calypso's Cove 7 on Instagram or send a message to our business email, which is calypsoscove7@gmail.com. If you need any products to help ease your transition through these times or through your spiritual journey, like bath salts, sprays and mist, or some lovely oud oils to help invoke certain energies in your life, you can head over to our Etsy shop at Calypsos by Aphrodite to assist you. Thank you so much to my beautiful viewers who watch my videos and are supporting me. I am so thankful, so grateful for you. You are a blessing in my life. I hope this reading serves you well on the new moon cycle that's coming up. And I hope you got the Aphrodite messages that you needed to hear. I'm so grateful and blessed to be able to read for you. Namaste. Thank you. Bye.